Today we learned how to use standard algorithm and counting the decimal place values to figure out the product of two decimal numbers. So we learned that because this 0 and this 0 and this 0 are in front of the numbers, we don't have to worry about them as much. So we can say 6 times 4, and we can figure out that that's 24. After we figure out that this is 24, this is when we learn how to count the decimal place values. So we're going to look at the first factor, which is 6/100ths. We're going to count the decimal place values. That's 1, 2. So in the first factor, there are 2 decimal place values. Then we're going to look at the next factor, which is 4/10ths, and we're going to count the decimal place values, which would be 1. Okay, so altogether, that means we have 3 decimal place values, 2 on the top and 1 on the bottom. So then that means when we get to our product, we're going to say 1, 2, 3. So if we have 3 in our problem, that means we have to have 3 in our product. Now, even though there's not a digit here, that means we need to put a 0, and then we're going to put our decimal in front of that. So you're going to look to see how many decimal place values you have in your factors, and then together that's going to figure out how many decimal place values you have in your product. So this is the answer for question number 1 on your homework tonight.